Despite the great results Mercedes achieved in the last two races before the summer break, the team have now a serious problem to solve besides the existing ones. Analyzing the cause's performance during the Hungarian Grand Prix, Silver Arrow's engineers and technical staff could have noticed that the W13 need to be fixed, otherwise this issue will bring the team back to the disappointing scores. What is this new problem Mercedes is having now? Will the team's technical staff be capable to manage it with all the details to be worked on before the end of the break? Will this influence Silver Arrow's performance during the Belgian Grand Prix at the end of the month? Keep on watching, guys. We'll be reporting to you all the information about this stuff. If you're not already a member of Formula Zone family, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. You'll be receiving all the newest Formula 1 news and updates. If you're a new Formula 1 fan, check our channel video package. All you need to know is available there. So prediction talk about Mercedes dominating the Hungarian Grand Prix last weekend. Statistically, Lewis Hamilton is the driver having the most wins ever, winning the competition 8 times and the first and only driver to win in 3 consecutive seasons, which is actually amazing. While Mercedes is considered as the engine manufacturer with the most wins, Mercedes powered cars which won actually 13 times the Hungarian Grand Prix. However, the team wasn't able to secure the first position. Max Verstappen finally had his first win at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Silver Arrows finished second and third, having the second double podium in a row. Due to a technical problem, the team and Hamilton weren't able to finish first. Actually, Hamilton's DRS failed to open, which means he lost a very important lap time in first sector of the lap during the qualifying. For our channel's new Formula 1 fans, a DRS or the drag reduction system is one of the most important topics included in any Formula 1 broadcast or analysis. It is actually a driver control device qualified as controversial. The DRS helps increasing the chances of wheel-to-wheel racing in Formula 1. The system, which was introduced in 2011, includes the driver opening a flap in his rear wing to reduce drag levels and help gain top speed during the race within a second of a car in the front. Drivers can push a steering wheel button after they got to a DRS part or a zone of each track. The DRS uses an actuator which controls a flap in the middle of the Formula 1 car's rear wing. Back to Hamilton's W13 DRS issue. The British driver received apologies from his team boss over the team's radio. Hamilton, in the other side, and after the qualifying session, preferred to just mention the issue, passing over to congratulate his teammate, the young talent who just had his first pole position. That is not new actually. Hamilton had it in different occasions, showing his big support to his team partner. I just had my DRS not working. Otherwise, huge congratulations to George. It is an amazing feeling to get the first pole position, and it is a huge for the team. We don't know where the pace all of a sudden came from. It came from nowhere. That's a huge positive. Hamilton, who knows the best Hungaroring, stated that if he hadn't experienced the DRS problem, he would definitely win. For sure, it's definitely frustrating to finally, after all the struggles that we had, not be able to fight for the front row and do it, but there will be other times. Wolff as well praised his young driver Russell, saying that he did an amazing job and that he didn't absolutely expect that result and that he as a team boss is very happy for everyone. Congratulations to George, he did an amazing job and that's a great result for the team. Given all we've gone through, that's huge, so I'm really happy for everyone. We definitely didn't expect that. George Russell, the 24 years old, described his first pole position as a great result, adding that he feels over the moon and absolutely buzzing. I'm over the moon and absolutely buzzing. Getting this result today is really huge for all of us. I'm so happy for the whole team and we will do our best to have a great day tomorrow and give it our all. Russell said that being a P1 was a great feeling. Getting this result today is really huge for all of us. I'm so happy for the whole team and we will do our best to have a great day tomorrow and give it our all. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff regretted his driver Lewis having the DRS issue and said, "We would have had a fun fight at the front for the victory. If Hamilton would have taken his first stop on lap 19 as he did in the race, he would have finished third behind Russell and Leclerc and ended up catching them and fighting around the lap 25, which did cost him a lap time." Moreover, Formula 1 expert and analyst said that it would have been possible that Leclerc would get over Hamilton soon after that battle. An extended middle stint, like happened on Sunday, would have made Hamilton finish in front of Sainz. Formula 1 analyst added that Hamilton was actually capable with a tire advantage over Verstappen to pass him and keep on, especially with the late virtual safety car. However, the Brighton's tire would then drop off relative to Verstappen's mediums and he could lose out. Anyways, if Hamilton had taken the pole position, it would probably have set up a brilliant late race battle for the win, like Toto Wolff stated earlier. From a technical side, Andrew Shovlin, Mercedes engineer-in-chief, commented on Hamilton's DRS issue during the Hungarian Grand Prix as a big regret and expected that if not happened, the team would manage to win the race. The big regret is that we had that DRS problem right on Hamilton's only tire in Q3. Had we got both drivers on front row, we would have been in a good position to control the race. Guys, if you're enjoying today's video, leave us a like down below. So the Mercedes trackside engineer director Chauvelin analyzed the situation, talking about his team's strategy. He stated that technically Max Verstappen, the Red Bull driver and the winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix final race, have been in contention at the end. Chauvelin added that his team didn't actually miss any opportunity. However, there have been incidents too. If you actually look at how it plays out strategically though, it would have been very difficult for Lewis, and that comes down to the start tire with Max Verstappen having started on the soft. He had 2 mediums to go to finish the race, and that meant he could stop earlier and was always going to be able to do more effective undercut on Lewis than we could have done to defend. The British Formula 1 engineer and Mercedes engineering director Chauvelin thinks that the rainy weather could have been an advantage for Hamilton having his tire in a good condition, only if it was a bit earlier. That's the main thing on strategy point of view. We don't think we missed any opportunity. But there were been incidents. Max had that spin that cost him very little. Had that been more of an issue, Lewis could have been in contention at the end. Had there been a bit more rain, Lewis was hoping for that to come a bit sooner because his tires were in a good condition. Chauvelin insisted that the journey is still long and needed hard work to fix the W13 and make it faster, but most of all technical stuff must make sure the DRS is fixed during the coming qualifying session to avoid similar situations. But overall, we need to make the car a little bit quicker, and we certainly need to make sure that we've got the DRS fixed in qualifying. The journey seems to be long for Silver Arrows to transform the W13 to a winning car. Lewis Hamilton, the team's historical driver who suffered of his car's bouncing since the start of this season and wasn't satisfied at all about his W13, declared previously that he thinks he with his team are still a bit far from competing for the first place of the standings. This speech seemed to be changed now. Hamilton is more optimistic and looked like he thinks maybe that he can do something better with his car in the second half of the season. The British driver commented just after the end of the Hungarian Grand Prix last Sunday, saying that they are clearly closing the gap with the front teams. Hamilton praised his team's hard work and confirmed that after a long time, he can finally be more comfortable with the balance in his car, which allowed him to start the race in a good way. Hamilton added to Sky Sport that scoring a double podium is still an amazing way to go into the season's break, and that will raise the team's hope to bring some more into the second half of the season, and why not catch Max. We found something in the last development step, and we are close to a bit the gap to the front teams. Now we are able to fight with Furious, and honestly I think that we will soon be able to catch Max. I really want to acknowledge my team who have continued to push and never give up throughout this tough year so far. For us to be on the podium twice in a row, pretty special for us. The other guys still have a bit of an edge, but we're clearly closing the gap, and this is an amazing way to go into the break knowing that we have this performance. Hopefully, we bring some more into the second half of the season. What do you think about the incident happened in Budapest? Could Hamilton win the final race if he hadn't experienced that DRS issue? Was the technical stuff responsible for that? Tell us in the comment section down below about your opinion. Don't forget to invite your friends to watch today's video. That was all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.